Welcome back in the Gourmet Gambit. Breakfast in Paris. What does it make you think about? Croissants? Yes, of course. What is a French breakfast without croissants? Really? I'm Wes. Let's get started. First thing to do is activating the dry yeast by making a polish. Of course, if you got fresh baker's yeast, even better. Add the dried baker's yeast, small tablespoon of wheat flour, same amount of sugar, 10 centiliters of lukewarm water, 30 degrees Celsius. Cover the bowl and let it rest on a warm place for 1 hour. And you can see after 1 hour the yeast is really activated. It's alive! 500 grams of wheat flour, type 45 or 55. 12 grams of salt, put it on the side, 60 grams of sugar, 100 grams of butter, make a little hole in the center, 240 grams milk, and of course the yeast. And our kitchen robot is going to do the job for us and is going to work our dough for 15 minutes. You can do this by hand as well, of course, if you're not as lazy as me. Pour some flour on your workspace. Put some flour in your bowl as well. Just roughly make a ball out of it. Put it back in the bowl. Put a wet cloth over the bowl and preserve in a warm place for 1.5 hours. And we're going to our next step. Gonna get some air out of it. Into the plastic, nothing to be exposed to the air. And we're going to keep this in the freezer, yes, in the freezer, 20 minutes. Put some baking paper on your workspace. 250 grams of butter that comes out of the fridge, has to be absolutely cold. Another sheet of baking paper, and we're going to flatten our butter out. Keep it aside. The dough has stiffened up and we're going to make a square out of the dough. With a thickness of about 5 millimeters, so the butter didn't really work out the way I wanted it. Let's try to get it as equal as we can everywhere, and then we're going to fold this one to the middle and the other side to the middle as well. Push it together. We're going to roll it out both sides. Try to keep it as square as possible. And then we're going to fold it, what we call a wallet folding, which means one over another. We'll put it back in our plastic food film and we're going to put it back in the fridge, this time for ½ an hour. And we're back again for another tour. A little bit of flour, not too much. And again, we're going to roll our dough and fold it 3 times again. And yes, back again for 20 minutes in the fridge. So the last time we're going to get it down again to 1 centimeter. Fold it again. Now we're going to roll it up to a thickness of 4 to 5 millimeters, and we want a larger of 25 centimeters. So we got 25 centimeters here, and we got 14 centimeters here, and we're going to cut some squares, and we're going to cut these in triangles. What I must say is these are going to be very big croissants. Put an incision here on the base of the triangle, and then you pull them a little bit to the outside, and you just roll them up. You can pull this a little bit more, so you get some more volume on your croissants. Oven plate, a little bit flour. And the last bit of patience you need is to let your croissants rise in room temperature for another 1.5 hours. 1 egg, a little drop of milk, whisk, and we're going to coat our croissants. Heat up the oven up to 180 degrees Celsius, and we're going to bake our croissants for 15 to 20 minutes. If you get smaller ones, it might be 12 minutes. Look at these boys. If this ain't gonna heal your Sunday morning hangover, I don't know what it takes. Look at that. Beautiful. Crusty outside, so soft inside, and a perfect taste. Hope you enjoyed the recipe. Bon appetit, see you back soon. Oh yeah.